真係有呢個網站嘅，即係如果有你有電腦。
Hi, welcome to the Silver Spleen. My name is Dinky Hawker, and this is my review of Breakup Club. Breakup Club is a movie about young people, and as a consequence, it's populated by people that I frankly don't care about, much less like. They're irritating, selfish, dumb, and self-absorbed. Now, the acting was good, mostly. Fiona did a really good job at seeming real, even crying in a way that made her look utterly unattractive. Jaycee did a good job portraying an average guy because, let's face it, Jaycee is not now and never will be a normal average guy. If this movie is to be believed, young people in Hong Kong are a bunch of irritating dingbats. Petulant, immature, whiny, stubborn, and wishy-washy. I couldn't stand either one of these people, and I hope they would die. If, at the end of the movie, these people got hit by a truck, I'd have stood up in the cinema and cheered. Now, in a sense, you might say that my dislike for the characters is kind of a compliment to the actors, because if they hadn't done such a good job of being so irritating. But these characters inhabit a world that's too poorly constructed and unreal to believe in. A lowly assistant and her dullard boyfriend, who serially quits part-time jobs, live in a flat from which you can see the center not 200 yards away. They lived a lot closer to it than this. Yeah, sure they do. But the weakness of logic had company. The structure of the film was really weak. The plot kind of meandering here and there. And getting, of course, absolutely nowhere. At the end of the film, nothing had really changed. Except a bunch of things happening that in real life would have had consequences. But hey, it's a movie, right? The product placement, including the director herself, was enough to make Andy Lau gag. Considering that the plot is about a director who gets a guy to make a movie about his girlfriend, and the director of the real movie that you're watching also plays the director of the unreal movie in the movie you're watching, and then one of the other real people in the movie says to the director, "Oh, people are gonna love this movie." At least Dennis Law had someone play him instead of doing it himself. It just makes you wonder how stupid people think you are and how insulted you're supposed to feel. Because this movie is such a self-conscious mess that there's no real clear solution. Don't get me wrong, this film has some good moments and some wit. Sadly, it squanders all of that with a series of missteps that ruin whatever positive momentum the film has. I know movies are fiction, but a little plausibility would be nice. If someone trashes a computer in an internet cafe, the staff would do something, wouldn't they? Only in a movie can you stand up in the middle of a public space and destroy a bunch of private property and not even get scolded, much less arrested. Spare me. A reveal that goes on way too long had me praying for the end credits and reminding me of Murderer. Shame on you. The film is 2 hours and it really shouldn't be anything more than 90 minutes. That would make it bearable, but probably still not good. The highlight of the film for me was Patrick Tang, who goes completely Eric Cartman-Fai and chews up his scenery like a woodchuck on crank. It's awful, but it's awfully entertaining, especially in the middle of everything else that's going on in this movie. So I can say that because of the content, this film really wasn't for me. I'm not interested in 20-somethings and their solipsism and their ignorance. And I'll say that because of the film's execution, I can't really be sure it's for you either. It can be a good comedy if you enjoy laughing at other people's emotional pain, stupidity, selfishness, and ineptitude. I mean, that's me all over, but some of you maybe have faith in humanity, so your mileage may vary. I guess, in theory, the only way for you to be sure would be to watch the movie yourself. If you want to do that, go ahead, as long as you don't download it or just be cheap and watch it online. Don't do that. In the description, there are links to where you can buy this movie. That's what I want you to do. Spend some money on it. I had to spend money on it. Yeah, I felt robbed, so maybe I just want you to feel the same way. Don't steal movies, it's disgusting. If you enjoyed this review, please leave me a comment. If you didn't enjoy the review, please leave me a comment as well, as long as you put it through grammar and spell check first. If you really enjoy the channel, please think about subscribing.